Well, I came rolling up Highway 10. I was looking for a weekend away. When Highway 10 hit number 6, I ran into Georgian Bay.
I'm just excited. I'm pumped. I want to get this show going.
The other side of a little harbor town, and I saw the people in the tents on the beach. I heard the joyful sound, 'cause the fiddle tunes, they filled the air, and the people all danced in the rain.
Teeters like that, but it doesn't make it very satisfactory for people using it.
All their favorite songs, and the people on the sand and the rock
7,
and the shore.
8, 9, 10. Testing. 1.
And there was music everywhere. Lots of different folks to see and hear. And
10 o'clock this morning it started.
How long have you been here in line?
Since 10 this morning.
Why?
Because we love Summerfolk and we want to get a good seat.
me, now what could you do but stay? 'Cause the fiddle tunes, they filled the air, and the people all danced in the rain or the shine just to lose their cares. And the singers sang all their favorite songs.
Did you get the spot you wanted?
Yes.
How long were you in line?
Most of the day.
Did you have to run fast?
Yes.
Have you done this before?
Yes, every
What do
year,
you love
17
about-
years.
17 years. What
Yeah.
do you love about Summerfolk?
Everything.
Friends I made will travel with me when I roam. And no matter what, as I drove on, I could still hear music in my ears. I guess I'll see you all up there at Summerfolk next year. 'Cause the fiddle tunes, they'll fill the air, and the people will dance in the rain or the shine just to lose their care.
I got some guys here from Chicago, and they called me and said during comes in, "Oh, you better make it rain." So yeah. It's a even after all the great years we've had, it's a Summerfolk tradition.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 25th annual, the Silver Anniversary of Summerfolk.
I was a member of the Grey Bruce Arts Council, and the cultural life of Owen Sound ran from September to June. We wanted to do something. I found that I could get $20,000 or $30,000 of Winterio Summer Olympics cultural money in 1976.
He said, well, what would you do if you, this is back to 76, what would you do if you had $20,000? And I said, well, we could start a folk festival.
In the early days of Summerfolk, it was such a homemade festival, and people on the board were all volunteers and key crew chiefs at the festival. It was just like a family working together to make this amazing musical event happen.
We all collectively knew absolutely nothing about folk music, had no appreciation for folk music, and said, yeah, sure, we'll do it if there's a party involved.
Oh no, hey, day, Unishido, Adeo, no ina. Oh no, hey, day, Unishido, Adeo, no ina. Buska Joko Heni Wehi.
I think we were just amazed that the festival happened each weekend when it took place, and spent weeks to recover afterwards. And then there were always the money concerns, and I'm not sure that we had the sense that it was going to continue. There was certainly that that naive hope that it was, but we were always so very scared about money running out, because it did.
After the first festival, I had to convince every member of the board of the Arts Council to sign personal loan guarantees of $13,000 apiece. That is, the total was $13,000, but we each had to be good for that individually if everybody else skipped town. And so we had to have some pretty strong faith that this thing had legs after the first year, and we did.
Here, I met my wife at this festival. I spied Kathleen and I just chased her around like a puppy. I probably bothered her a great deal. And that was 18 years ago, and we've now been married for 14 years.
Wow.
So I met my partner here at this wonderful festival. And Gary and I have been traveling long and hard this summer, and glad to say we made it here on time. Through those Rocky Mountains, we are leaving the nest, the warm Pacific Island. We are holding the western banner high, the wind just keeps on blowing. We are the wind from the west, we come with guitars blazing. We are put to the test. You just might love what we're doing. We'll blow through every nook and corner of Canada and keep it right on the blowing. Like that down-home kitchen, the music from the Maritime. We have our own tradition filled with cowboy pride. So just watch us ride across that great divide.
Well, Summerfolk for me has taught me many lessons. Taught me the true meaning of joint and severally.
They all signed a bank loan for $20,000 jointly and severally, and that was a lot of money. Jointly and severally meaning that one person may be the person on the hook for that, although there was joint responsibility. And at that point, people had a stake in it, but I can't recall a person who resented that notion, or who didn't believe for a moment that it was going to survive and it was going to work.
Happy 25th anniversary. That's great. You know, I met Ezra back in 1976, and that's when we started playing music together, the same time that this festival got going.
Okay.
Are you gonna play?
Coming home late from work, standing outside in the dark, it's 3 o'clock. And and I'm fumbling for my keys. I ought to fix that front porch light. Maybe tomorrow I'll remember, then I laugh when I remember that I won't. Maybe it's wasting time the way I'm spending mine. Guess I should get something done. While everyone's asleep, I claim that time for me, and it's too dark to be mowing that lawn.
We came here first in 1988, and it was the most eye-opening, wonderful. I mean, it was great. Yeah, like I said last night, it's a life-changing moment when we started playing here. I have always enjoyed coming here. It is definitely one of the best festivals we've ever played, and it's just a very nice time for us.
Maybe it's wasting time the way I'm spending mine. Guess I should get something done. While everyone's asleep, I claim that time for me, and it's too dark to be mowing that lawn. Enough of that TV, Jones. Turn it off and crawl into bed with my dead wife, fumbling with my sheets. Turn out the light, turn over and kick out my cat. It's a sleepy time cartoon. Maybe it's wasting time the way I'm spending mine. Guess I should get something done. While everyone's asleep, I claim that time for me, and it's too dark to be mowing that lawn.
The thrills of being a volunteer and the thing that encouraged people to volunteer with the festival. We could be backstage with the performers and actually rub shoulders with Stan Rogers, who'd come along and give you a big hug and say, hey, this is a great festival, and just make everybody feel very good. And having that connection with the performers made it just feel so worthwhile.
Did you just meet the Arrogant Worms?
Yeah.
Yeah, what were they like? Were they like big rock stars? Did they talk to you, or what did they say?
I don't know.
Did you meet the Arrogant Worms too?
Yeah.
Yeah, what are they like?
I don't know.
They're like a bunch of guys you like to hang out with, maybe?
Yeah.
You think so? Why?
I don't know.
Do you like their music?
Yeah.
How come?
I don't know.
Hey, excuse me. Did you just meet the Arrogant Worms?
I think they're really great and funny.
Yeah? Were they just like real guys, or are they big rock stars?
I think both.
Yeah?
Because they don't...
Did they talk to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, what did they say?
They said that my name was, looked a little bit like Celine Dion's name.
She is the most glamorous, the most glorious, the most beautiful woman in the world. I think I got a crush on Celine Dion. The way she beats her chest when she sings a love song. There's something about her makes me wanna feed her, and I'd love to be Mr. Celine Dion. She'll sing a song in English, then she'll sing en français. Both the songs will suck, but I love her anyway. She's full of emotion, I'm full of devotion for Celine, and I'll be hers someday. Oh, Celine Dion, you soft rock my world. Won't you please be my Celine? I would do anything if you'd be my girl. Won't be my girl, Celine. I sent you cards and letters but you don't respond.
You don't respond.
You play hard to get, but my heart goes on and on.
And on and on and
I
on
just
and
wanna
on
say,
and on.
je vous aimerai. And I could see your house from my van.
How's this kind of worship feel? This is adulation.
Creepy. It's creepy. I think it's unfocused.
Oh, come on.
I think they
That's why
think
you're in the business,
I
isn't
think
it?
they think we're gowing.
Actual folk music is about to break out on the stage. Would you please welcome Hardwood?
There's a valley I know where the tall timbers grow, where the Ottawa River runs swiftly along. In the spring, if you go where the headwaters...
It's got a great community feel to it. It's a wonderful size. The volunteers are terrific. I've never seen a grumpy volunteer at this festival.
First became involved with Summerfolk because Kinky Bai put the arm on me at a social event one evening.
How many years ago was that?
Oh Lord, that was about 21 years ago.
We've got a dedicated army of volunteers of over 700 people, and they are here to serve and to make the enjoyment factor even better, and they do that to a man.
You could hear the long drivers call. Yo, hey, hip-ho, keep the logs on the go. Keep 'em rolling and twisting and send the spray high. Yo, hey, hip-ho, to the rapids we'll go, where the Ottawa River flows by.
It's the people. That's why I come back. I've never sat down and seen a full concert. I just, because I see the people, that's what I want to do.
It is a devotion. It's maybe an obsession. It's the music, it's the camaraderie, it's the sight, it's everything that goes along with Summerfolk. The people are great. You live in the present and you have a wonderful time for 3 or 4 days, and you spend the rest of the year either thinking about it or preparing for the next one.
It's in their blood, and we'll see them year after year, and that's what makes the festival so successful.
Geordie, Geordie, it's a grey old day. Sorted up this weather anyway. I just dropped by to see if you heard the news, or maybe you had a visit from Shiny Shoes. I only ever used to hear those guys talking on the radio. Oh, it was laughable what they had to say about which way the industry's gonna go. Well, I'd hear them talking about country, talking about love. I've yet to see the hand wearing the velvet glove that giveth to me and then taketh away. Not one of those guys set foot in this bay. Geordie, I'm worried about the future of this town. You can drop a hook in the water, you won't get a fish. Fall in the water, you might not even go down. No, you'll just float to shore on something God knows who threw overboard. Now, Geordie, can't find justice anymore.
There's 5 volunteers that we know of that have volunteered for the full 25 years. Nobody has been in the finance trailer dealing with money.
Brian Dunham. Another old guy is Ed Tottenham. He can't be here right now. He's actually at the festival, but he's busy. The third volunteer that's been here, or fourth volunteer that's been here for ages and ages, 25 years when I was 5 years old, is Rat. We call him Rat. His name's Bob McWhirter, and he's coming. Ladies and gentlemen, Rat! And last but certainly not least is Carolyn Tompkins, who's been here for years and years as well.
In the early years, we did it with very few volunteers, so everybody was working the whole weekend. Now we have some free time.
The volunteers are irreplaceable. We couldn't do it without them. They're beautiful people.
Yeah, they have to tell us, don't leave in the back.
Give it house! In the fall of 1883, I had just one more load of coal for the Cornish Jacks and the Silver Island mine. Beneath the icy waves, they picked and hacked at the silver caves, and the coal fires kept them dry. And I never once did think that just a couple drinks could cause that mine to die. For 17 good years, I've been a faithful captain here. I always had an eye for the weather. And it's an easy thing to say if you're looking for someone to blame. Well, the captain should have known better. And everyone still thinks the captains love a drink is why that silver mine died. And I could hear the voice of Gin whisper in my ear, or maybe it was Sally saying, "Who's the captain here? The Tuttle is your ship. You surely have the right to set the time of sail and to stay here where it's warm one more night."
I think most musicians will tell you that they don't really care so much about their evening concert spot or whether they even get one. It's kind of the workshop situation where you get to actually play with other people, see what other people are doing, and kind of cross-pollinate a little bit.
When I was young, my mom and dad, they was always feeling sad.
These workshops are always very well run, very well put together, well done, and the interaction with the musicians, the exchange of ideas, that's been great for us, and that's what we like about it the most, or what I like about it the most anyway.
That's why, whoa, I hate myself.
The great part is the jamming, where we get to, party on and play music and share our music with one another.
Every festival has its own character, and this one always has it manages to get a great roster of talent, and yet it's small enough you can have time to hang out with people, other performers.
A little bit higher.
The crafts here are as good as I've ever seen at any festival. Any festival that's not exclusively a craft festival.
This is a juried craft show. You have to be very good to get in, and the jury gets together usually sometime in April to do the selection. And I think that the quality as you walk down the road certainly shows it's pretty good stuff.
Because I don't really know a whole lot of craftspeople just because I'm new, but I've met a lot of people, and that's what it's really good for.
Once
tent right now, we've got a selection of work from each of the people that have a booth in the craft area. And each booth is allowed to have 2 pieces. And generally, a lot of the crafts people do kind of a special piece that comes in here. So we've got just some really remarkable work.
The first award that we want to tell you about is the People's Choice Award. Kira MacArthur designed the chair. And then Kira took her design to Dave Ma, who carved the beautiful whales on the arm and the side. Second prize from the judges of $150 has gone to Owen Sound jewelry maker and artist and a guest on Lunch Talk, Sandra Noble-Goss, for her etched copper and brass wall hanging. She calls it Big Bay Beach View. Congratulations, Sandra.
And first prize, and with it, cash amount of $250. Her effort is called Poppies in the Mist. It's the silk kimono of Dale Schutz.
Mesdames et messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the first Owen Sound Drum Co-op. Check.
Il était un petit moine à l'amour qu'il vivait. Il s'en fit voir la belle sur son lit qu'elle pleurait. When I pris la cruche, aussi le pot à lait s'en va tirer morette sur le bord du fossé.
Summerfolk is meeting people, coming together with people with like minds and like ideas, and just having one hell of a good time.
I like meeting the people and the music. It's just a beautiful spot to be in.
Seem to be a lot different than from anywhere else that I've been to festivals. And they seem to be very nice and very close-knit. Once you get in the amphitheater, it's really nice.
Because I like the art, the activities, the music, the food, everything about it is really good.
Actually, it's my very first time. It's amazing. Music's good.
The people are friends.
I mean, the crafts are nice, and the music's okay, but I think a lot of people come just for the food.
Really enjoy the food, and I love the beer tent. I work on the front gate, and I have for about 12 years, and I really enjoy meeting the people that come to Summerfolk.
It's a great tradition here in Old South.
It's a great festival, the best in Canada.
Sister hasn't seen me for a time. A situation purchased for a crime. The days we had were so real, and she'll never know just how I feel. Samara.
A folk festival is about communication, and I think that one of the reasons that Summerfolk is so successful is because there is real communication that can happen in this kind of an atmosphere. And it's, you know, the size that it is, it's big enough to be a celebratory festival. You know, you're at an event, and yet it's small enough that there's real communication.
It's a pretty good idea. Now, that in itself keeps it alive. It's something that the community enjoys to come to and enjoys to be part of. So I guess if you ask me why it keeps going, it's because it deserves to.
Separated for so long, Samara.
It's the intimacy that they've kept. You know, they've kept down the number of acts down. They've kept the audience down. They limit the number of people who actually get into this thing, and you feel a lot more privileged to be here, both as a performer and as an audience member, I think.
Summerfolk is what Toronto always wanted to have as a festival. It's on a beautiful site. You get to leave Toronto and the city and London and Kitchener, etc., and come up here, take part in a community-run festival. It runs smooth as heck, and is a beautiful place to be. Enjoy yourself over a weekend. Get together with your friends and family. It's wonderful. It's great.
I've got the best job in the world because I get to go around to festivals for work, but actually Summerfolk is the place I've come on vacation. It's a festival I remember from early 90s when I was living in Wisconsin. Used to come up here for the festival all the time, and it's just been too long since I'd been up here, and it was always one of my very favorite festivals.
The sound of music is so dated it hurts my head. I was thinking what a modern day, Maria, might sing to the Von Trapp children. Let's start at the very beginning, a very good place to start. When you sing, you begin with do, re, mi. To make money, you begin N-Y-S-E. N-Y-S-E. The first four letters just happen to be N-Y-S-E. It means the New York Stock Exchange. Oh dear, let's see if I can make this easier. The Dow is an average of industrial stocks. NASDAQ is high technology. S&P is blue chip stocks. Wilshire samples all the stocks that be.
Summerfolk works because it treats people well.
It's going down. Crash, we all jump off a cliff. That will bring us all back down. Yeah.
It's really impossible to say what it is about this in one sentence. You have to be here. So you folks who haven't been here yet, you've waited 25 years. Come here in 26.
Great to be back. Thought I might try some new stuff out on you tonight. It's out the end of summer. I thought I'd do a song about the coming of spring. Lace curtains out the window, south wind blows them in. I heard the red wings sing today. I think he brought the spring. Winter so long leaving, so shy to come the spring. Come lie beside me, darling. Listen to the red wings sing. Listen to the red wings sing. You gave me to see into my heart. Oh, you did not flinch or turn away. Oh, you saw me from the start.
It's been wonderful every year I've been here, and I hope I'm here in 25 years.
And you knew that this was a festival that was going to go on, that it wasn't going to end in some financial problem, but yet the strength of the festival was in the people, and that's kept it going.
I think that there were many layers of intention in founding the festival initially. one of them personally was to prove that Owen Sound and young Owen Sounders were as capable as anybody of mounting a world-class event and attracting the world to Owen Sound, and I think we've proven that in spades.
Well, this is the 25th anniversary. If you're going to do a 25th anniversary, you might as well do it with some history. To sing, Goodnight Irene, the man who sang it the first time. Mo Scarlett.
Yeah.
Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dream. Now, last Saturday night, I was married. Good Lord, not again. Me and my wife settled down. Now me and my wife have parted. I'll take another stroll downtown. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dream. Stop your rambling, stop your gambling, stop staying out late at night. Go home to your wife and family.
Ladies and gentlemen, the artistic director of the Summerfolk Music and Craft Festival, Don Bird.
That was a pretty cool festival, don't you think?
Thank you very much for coming. Please come back next year. Tell everybody about Summerfolk, what a great time you had. We sure like putting this on for you, and we're going to get it right one of these years. Thank you very much for coming. Have a good night.
We'll see the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. October in a pouring, driving rain. The skipper he'd been drinking and the maid felt no pain. Too close to 3 Mile Rock and she was dealt a mortal blow. And the Mary Ellen Carters settled low. They were just by the border when she finally was awash. And we worked like hell to save her, heedless of the cost. And the groan she gave when she went down, it caused us to proclaim, and the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Well, the owners wrote her off, and not a nickel would they spend. She gave 20 years of service, boys, and better story end. And insurance paid the loss to us, so let her rest below. They laughed at us and they said we'd have to go. But we talked to her all winter, some days around the clock. For she's worth $250,000 afloat and at the dock. And with every jar that hit the bar, we swore we would remain. Make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Rise again, rise again. That her name not be lost to the knowledge of men. All those who love the best, and we're with her till the end. We'll make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again.
can hear them say, we'll find peace in the valley, and I know that we'll find it on another August day.